is a fantastic looking competition. You've got some big names in town, haven't you?
We do. We have Des Wilcox, who's our current #1 junior in New Zealand. We also have the Cooks Wilkinson family, and they are notorious throughout New Zealand. They hold the most titles out of any family. We have the current junior champ playing, which is Tim Shanaher from the Nelson Suburban Club, but we've got kids from Gore, we've got them from Invercargill, right up to Palmerston North, right throughout, so it's fantastic. It's just under 30 kids playing this weekend.
This is great. Many people may not be aware how strong the sport is around the country, but obviously there's quite a bit of interest.
Oh, it's huge. I mean, I personally play as well, and once you get into some of the big tournaments like the open ones, there's nothing for 300 players to be playing. So this is where a lot of the kids start to get into the bigger tournaments and that. So they start through here, and then they move right up, whether they go into the ladies' events, the open events, and they start from there.
Can they go pro?
They can. I mean, funny enough, the Cooks and the Wilkinsons, they have actually played overseas, and they hold overseas world titles, so they can go further.
Des Wilcox is currently the #1 in New Zealand, and he's here over the weekend playing in this competition at the Suburban Club. From New Plymouth, Des, it's a surfing town. How did you get into pool?
From New Plymouth. When I was younger, we just went down to the club with mum and dad, and I thought, that game looks quite fun. I thought, I'll have a crack at that, and I was about 8 then, and I was just stuck at it. And then my mum works at the club now at the moment, and at the New Plymouth Workmen's Club, and I go there and play around. And we're quite a strong club, New Plymouth is, quite a strong pool club, and I've just improved from there on. I won our club champ singles when I was only 15. That was 3 years ago, and I've won plenty of titles at the club.
So obviously you've got an eye for this.
Yeah, I guess of the years have all added up, and I'm starting to improve and make a name of myself, sort of thing.
Where would you like to take the sport, Des?
I'd like to hopefully get good in snooker as well. I play snooker, I play at an A grade level, still play good snooker. I'd like to play for New Zealand sometime, or go to England or something like that, yeah.
Are there professional aspirations for a young man like yourself?
Yeah, I guess there are, yeah. If I can stick at it and get the right coaching and just improve in the game, yeah, just keep at it.
How are you going so far this weekend?
Oh, yeah, just hanging in there. I just dropped a few frames, but top qualified overall, and done all right in the pairs. Was captain North Island team, and we won that versus South. But playing pretty good, so hopefully I can carry that on.
Wendy Cook is part of a very famous pool playing family here in New Zealand. They've travelled down from Tokoroa to take part in the competition. Now, Wendy, run us through the history here, because as you were explaining to me earlier, it's your father, it's yourself, it's a bunch of the younger daughters, nephews, cousins. How far back does this all go?
Right back to my dad, Neil Wilkinson. He's now 82, and he won his national title, the only national title he's won, at 59 years old. So he's currently the oldest man to win a Clubs New Zealand April title, national title. Right. And his granddaughters are the youngest, both Hazel and Denise, Wilkinson and Cook. They've both won national titles at 15 years old. So.
You yourself too, Wendy, you've got a series under the belt too.
Well, I've been lucky enough to play with one of my daughters, and we've won a few national titles in the PS, yes.
Okay. What's the secret behind the family success, do you think?
I believe it's just our environment. We've got a pool club in Tokoroa that's very big on junior players and competitors, and they just play all the time. And with a family of good players, and also a lot of other people in the community who are great players, the juniors learn so early that they just play, they're going to get better.
Is it a pool crazy community, or what is the story there?
Absolutely. We've got a big pool room in Tokoroa that's got 20 pool tables, and we run it very cheap for kids to be able to play. It's just something we like them to be able to do.
Yeah. As you mentioned to me earlier too, a couple of the cousins are going to come up against each other now, and that's a bit of a problem with having so many members in the family doing well.
It's always what they wish for, not to have to play each other, but it happens when there's so many good players, for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
And success so far over the weekend?
Yes, Camellia is 14. She's the only female to have qualified here, so that's a great feat in itself. Out of the 28 players, there was 8 females and she's the only one that qualified, and she's playing her cousin this time first up, so we'll see.
Tim Shanaher is the current title holder here at the 8-ball tournament. Tim, how's it going so far on the weekend?
It's not doing too bad. I've played some good pool and just in the top 16 now, so should be a good game.
I'm just watching you in action. Boy, oh boy, there's not too much going wrong with those shots. You're pretty accurate there.
Oh yeah, that comes from a lot of practice, 5-6 years now.
Right, you're the current title holder, which means you took this out last year, right?
Yep. Defeated Daniel Wilkinson 4-0 in the final.
Okay.
So it was good.
And you're confident of taking it again this year?
I'm looking forward to it. We've got a lot of good players here that have improved over the last 12 months, and I'm going to have a hard time trying to retain it.
Okay. Well, look, best of luck,
Yep.
and let's hope you can keep the title here at the Nelson Suburban Club.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.